Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Limitless. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Purity. Happy birthday to you. Yay! It's another season, it's another year around the sun. Oh my God. I cannot stop thanking God. You know, being alive, being at the physique I am right now, having the physique I have right now, you know, and the years I have, it's God, it's God. I really thank God for everything. I really thank God for adding me another year around the sun. It's so beautiful. I mean, life is beautiful. Life is so beautiful. I cannot stop thanking God again and again for the things He has done to my life, you know. From schooling to graduating, God is really miraculous. I really also thank my family. Whoa, I have some close family members and I really love them. I really appreciate those people. You know, starting with my mom. She's a gift, and I can't wait for God to bless me and fly that woman with a plane and taking her to a swimming pool. Actually, my mother fears water. I don't know. Whenever she sees people in a boat, in an ocean, she's always like, woo, how watu wanacheza na maisha yao. I cannot dare. So I cannot wait to have all that money and take her in an ocean and put her in a boat and then see her reaction. I'll caption for you that, guys. So I really thank my mom. I can't thank my bro enough. He is my cheerleader. He's always by my side, you know. He's always by my side, always directing me, always advising me, drawing business plans together. He's such a great person, and I would wish to meet him someday. And I'm so blessed also to have some nieces and nephews, and yeah, I love them so much. So basically, I love my family. I love my closest friends so much. You know, my circle is very small, and can I mention you by names? Number one, so and so. I cannot mention you by names, but you know yourselves. You know, if you're that kind of person I usually say hi to, or I'm usually cheerful, greeting and talking to, know that you're my best. I don't talk anyhow. I don't talk to anyone. I don't get close to just anyone. So if you see me talking to you nicely, you're my best person. So I thank my closest friends. You know, they know themselves. So guys, it's my birthday. I'm turning 20 what? Come to my inbox and ask me or ask the comment section if you want to know my age. But how old do I look? I look sweet 16, right? And I'll forever remain sweet 16. Anyway, I'm aging. I have lived for 2 decades and a quarter, yeah. yeah. So I'm not so young, I'm not so old, but my physique looks good compared to the years I have. Actually, I look younger than the years I have. I can stand for you guys, only that. I don't want many questions. So for the 20-something years I have lived in this world, I have learned some really great lessons which I want to share. You know, I want to share my topmost lessons, my secrets, my topmost lessons within the duration I have lived in this world. Number one, it's always you and your God. You know, As I have started the video, I have started by thanking a number of people, but at some point in this life, it's you and God, At some point, even if it's your family, you may have a problem and you may need to talk to someone, but this person is also struggling. And now you're like, who do I run to, So this is the point. You cannot disturb people with your problems, For instance, in my case, I'm that one person who doesn't always like sharing my problems anyhow or to anyone, because God is my best friend. Anything I'm feeling to say, I just tell him. I can be walking, my earphones on, and I'm like, God, man, you know what? I really feel sad. I really feel hopeless today. I feel so useless. Like, God, what are you planning? I talk to God like my best friend. So, the earlier the better. The earlier you make God your best friend, the better. Because he's the only person who has all the time in the world for you. He will focus completely on you. But you may tell a friend your problem, but this friend also has a problem. And they don't give you the full attention you need. And that's why now you have to turn to God, who will give himself wholly to you. Lesson number 2, it's related. Always prioritize God before doing anything. If you don't want to find yourself in a mess, if you want to live that perfect lifestyle, even if it's not that perfect, always prioritize God. Always ask yourself, all this I'm doing, is God happy? Really? God, does it make sense? Are you happy? Always ask, is this thing right in God's eyes? Is this thing, would God wish me to do this? Is it according to his word? Even if you don't know the Bible so much, always ask yourself, is this right, really? But if you feel that guiltiness here, there is this sort of guilt which a person usually feel in their throat when they don't do the right thing. If you feel that, stop whatever you are doing and know that it's not pleasing God. Let me take a sip. I've talked too much. Lesson number 3, after God, prioritize your best family members. Not all relatives are relatives. Some relatives are enemies. Some relatives wish us the worst. Some relatives can even kill us. But there are those few, or even one, who is always by your side, who is always supporting you, who always wants the best for you. If you have a person like that, a family member like that, who always knows you and knows your everything, and you cannot hide anything from them, prioritize them after God, because that person will always be by your side. That person will never leave you no matter what. Even if you need a kidney, that person will donate one for you, and they'll be left with another one. If you have such a relative, prioritize them after anyone else. And then number 3, your friends. It's hard to know the realist, but you can identify them. You can even test them. Situations can reveal them. If you identify such, prioritize them as the third. They will come in between any minute. Number 4, create a dependable circle. Sometimes we may think we have friends, but you're always the one initiating conversations, you're always initiating everything, it's like you're forcing friendship to this person. It's so hurting at some point. And the earlier we realize this, the better. The earlier we cut off this kind of people, the better, because we'll be wasting our energy, wasting our time, wasting our resources, wasting our brains, trying to keep these people close. But they are not wasting anything or investing anything to keep us close. It's always bitter. It's bitter to have 5 friends, but it's better to have 5, the best. That's the thing. You may have a list of 50, but 49 are all, I don't know what to call them. I don't want to abuse people or insult someone, but you can be having 50 people, especially ladies. I said, ladies, you know yourselves. You can keep a long list of 100 people, party girls and all that. If you examine them or test them and try to, and try to bring a business plan to one of your ladies or your girlfriends, boyfriend, that's when you realize you have a lot of useless people who cannot help you, people who, when you are in a crisis or when a hazard hits, they cannot advise you. You know, people who your values don't align, they are parallel. Your values will never meet. If you're a book reader, people who don't read books. So I wonder even what you talk about, or you talk about parties and lovers only. Ladies, actually it's a challenge to ladies, and sorry, because I know you're the kind of people who usually keep lots of useless people in the name of friends. So always create a circle which is dependable, and you will thank me later. My last lesson number 5, always let people go. It's so sad if people realize you're not the best, if people cut communication, if people don't care anymore. It's painful, but kwa watu wenye wamezoea kama sisi, you just let them go nicely. They may seem to be your destiny helpers, but God is there. God is your best destiny connector and destiny holder. Let people go. Let people go. Kama hawana haja na wewe anymore, let them go. Live your life. Live your life to God. Let me remind you this. Always live your life, live your every second as if it's your last. You can go any second, by the way. You can die anytime. So live any second like your last. Spread love. There's no meaning of hate. There's no meaning of betrayal. It's not sweet at all. How do you feel when you betray people or hate people? Have a clean heart. It costs nothing, and it even increases your days on earth. It makes you lively. It's just puts you at peace. Always spread love. Happy birthday to Purity Limitless, and I'm so proud to have Faith as my friend. We share a birthday with her, and I'm so happy to be sharing a birthday with one of my best people. Happy birthday, Faith. It's been such a wonderful moment on earth. This is Purity Limitless. I will never stop inspiring you. Even if my videos are viewed by just one person, I believe one life is touched and transformed. Watch, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for taking your time. Till next time.